Waiting around for people to realize that Donald Trump sucks worse than y'all is not a strategy. I cannot stress this in stronger terms. That is not a political strategy. This is a message for Senator Chuck Schumer, the leader of the Senate Democrats. If you are not Chuck Schumer, perhaps you can get this to him, maybe by way of Pony Express. How can we get a hold of this man? I ask because currently Senator Chuck Schumer has a 17% approval rating. 17%. He has a 44% disapproval rating. And for perspective, Trump has a 52% disapproval rating. I mean, depending on the poll and who you ask and what color they are. I don't know how to be more clear with someone than to take a poll that tells them, hey, we don't like what you're doing. Fix it. And then they don't fix it. They keep doing the wrong stuff. And so we take more polls and we're like, we like you even less now because you're not doing what we expect you to do. And his response is simply, it just takes time. Sir, we've been waiting the entirety of the modern era for Democrats to rise to the occasion. Gestures wildly around. Don't speak to me like I don't know what the is going on. The patronizing voice while people are struggling to pay rent, to keep jobs, to buy food. We know you have millions of dollars. So of course you can sit across from a news anchor. What's her name? I'm so sorry. Are you Caitlin? I don't watch CNN. I'm so sorry. You have millions of dollars. That's why you can sit comfortably across from Caitlin Collins and talk about the problems in this country while the rest of us are sweating it out. So we don't know about tomorrow because we don't have any friends with private jets that can just whisk us away out of this country. So when we say that we need you to act with intensity and with passion and with concern for the American people, we mean don't tell us it's a waiting game and that people just have to realize that Donald Trump was bad. We've had a decade for people to realize he is bad, and they still didn't vote for your candidate. You're looking at someone and trying to convince them that a poll that says that you personally, as a leader of the Democrats, are failing in such a significant way that it is below the quarter percentile, that's how badly people think you're doing at your job. And to stand across from us and say, it's really not that. That's not what it means. What? The condescension and the patronization of the I really don't know who's in your immediate circle and what they're telling you, but the bulk of the people out here, not in that circle, are telling you you need to step aside. Your style of leadership is not meeting this moment. What you're doing right now by ignoring everything else, by just hoping that people are going to realize that Donald Trump is terrible and pick you, that's such lazy politicking. Oh, well, what would you have them do, Casey? I have some ideas. Why don't you call me and you can pay me for my time and labor? Otherwise, a good start would be listening to the people that I know are calling your office. I know your office is being flooded with calls and emails from people saying they don't support just waiting around and hoping people realize that we're being taken over by a fascist authoritarian regime. I don't care about you and your ego and your service. I don't care because people are suffering now. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past. It matters now. Now, you need to do something now. And people keep telling you to do something and you're saying, we are doing something. We're the party that believes in Medicare and Social Security. Great, babe. What are you doing to protect us from losing that? Don't underestimate what you stepping down could do for this party, right? People lost faith and confidence in Biden and Kamala Harris stepped in and it absolutely re-energized the party. It brought so much momentum to the moment. Maybe just a little bit too late, or maybe there were just some irregularities that we keep not talking about. In either situation, it made a big impact. So you stepping aside could absolutely re-energize and recharge this party because it shows that you're listening to the people, to your constituents, to the political party members of the Democratic Party. Okay, bye, Senator Schumer. For anybody else that's still here, we need to be contacting other members of Congress and pressuring them to speak to him because he's obviously not taking our word for it. 17% approval rating. Maybe his colleagues can have a word.